Andres Jimenez just hit a 2-run homer to tie the game in the 8th. 3-3 Blue Jays against the White Sox.
So a 2-run homer for Jimenez, his second, and it's tied at 3.
So here's the top of the order, George Springer facing Jordan Leisure, as that ball hit off the right field foul pole for Andres Jimenez.
To spare and just fair.
Good swing by Jimenez. That ball did not hook.
1-0, Springer caught up with it. Hit it foul down the third base line.
Straight off the ball.
1-1.
7 RBIs in 7 games.
Sneaky pop, as we keep saying, right?
Just let him be down on the 9th spot. Let him do his thing and see if he can put together a better offensive season than he did a year ago.
Breaking ball that just misses below the zone from Leisure. It's 2-1. Springer's the DH today. 1 for 3, stole a base, and got a single.
But off to a nice start this season, and that's certainly good to hear the defense he plays.
Up and outside for ball 3.
With now Louis Varland up in the bullpen.
And the Blue Jays have Louis Varland now up in the pen.
If they had gotten something going off of Brendan Little, now it's Varland. So maybe we'll put the tomorrow conversation on the back burner right now about what they may or may not do. It's a tie game here today.
3-1 offering. And it's up.
And
George Springer draws a walk.
Let's go to Hazel.
DeMarlo Hale called Andres Jimenez a quote-unquote comfort guy. He says
and the White Sox fans not liking this one. They're booing already, as all 3 base runners have been on for Toronto this inning.
Comfortable, more relaxed. You are going to see the real Himmy this season, guys.
The real Himmy is a very valuable player because, well, every version of Himmy is outstanding defensively. But if he could just be a league average offensive player, that's a good package.
Absolutely, and I think a lot of that has to do with his injury last year, but we see him flash to the other. We talk about him and shortstop with Ernie at second now. There is going to be some really good defense up the middle, but what he can provide offensively, and I say sneaky pop because he's had about 15, 17 home runs in the past a couple of times. Off to a nice start here this season.
Jesus Sanchez.
Here's Jesus. No hits so far. And he hits the first pitch. Third base side, running out. Vargas! Oh, it's off his glove.
Vargas. He got there, made a great play to get there, but he couldn't squeeze it.
And that's a case of where that wind was keeping the ball in the field of play. Now the ball's coming back a bit to him as he's running out.
Oh, it's in his glove, and it bounced off his bare hand too. Aye, aye, aye. If he squeezed it, that's an incredible play. Double play ball in effect for the White Sox, and boy, do they need it. Jesus fouls one off the same way as before, only this time it goes into the seats. Jammed him a little. He's at 0-2 hole. He's already struck out twice today and lined out
Sanchez
as well.
Off to a strong start as a Blue Jay. Takes up and away ball 1.
And Heater misses up and away. 1-2.
Sean Newcomb's up again.
One of the White Sox additions this season.
Sean Newcomb in the pen. Payoff pitch from Leisure to Jesus. Long wait. Fouled away.
Foul back by Sanchez. And there's an example of what we have seen and John Schneider's talked about. And Schneider has said, quote, the guy is laughing during his at-bats. He's just having a good time.
Never seen a more fun at-bat.
No, he's having a great time.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him on a breaking ball. Jesus down swinging. And there's 1 out in the top of the 8th.
Now Guerrero.
And here's Vladdy with the chance for an inning-ending double play ball for the White Sox now. Vladdy singled in his last at-bat. And that's his only hit so far in 3 at-bats. Throw to first.
You'd have to hit it
Springer's
pretty
safe.
well to left field to get it out of here today for the win. I don't know if you saw this. Ian Happ hit a ball here in Chicago, Wrigley Field, several days ago. And I guess with Statcast, you can learn just about anything about what's happening.
That ball's
out
in the
there.
dirt.
The wind knocked the
Wow.
ball down. I think Mike Petriello did a thing on this.
At Wrigley, wasn't it?
At Wrigley.
Yeah, yes. I
The
did see
wind
it.
knocked the ball down, or cost it 113 feet of distance. Instead of it being
On Waveland
on
Avenue.
wavelengths,
Yeah.
it got caught shy of the warning track. 113 feet.
1-0. That's upstairs. 2-0 on
Hit
Vladdy.
it to right center. Yeah.
Well, and in a 3-2 ball game, 3-3 ball game, it doesn't have to leave the ballpark. If he can find a gap, George could score from first base. Get that line drive.
Hitters
stroke
count
in
for
play.
Vladdy. Leisure looks over at Springer. Now the pitch.
Line
Fly ball
shot.
caught. Colson throw to first. They double off Springer.
And that double play will retire the side.
Vladdy roped it right at Colson, who makes the catch. Springer got caught in the middle, stumbled, fell down, couldn't slide back in time. What a hot throw from Colson to the other star in the making for the White Sox, Muraytaka Murakami. Blue Jays tie the game thanks to a Jimenez homer off the pole, but they can't go ahead. We'll be right back from Rate Field. Bottom of the 8th here in the south side of Chicago.
So it's 3-3 going bottom 8, and the new pitcher for the Blue Jays.
The only other
right
stadium
there, Louis
besides
Varland.
American Family
3
Field
games
that I've
for Louis
seen in
so
person
far, 2 walks and
is
5
Rate Field.
strikeouts. He last worked on Monday.
I know it doesn't mean anything to
Against the
all of you, but it
Rockies.
means something to me, so I wanted to say it.
Came in
Louis
with
Varland out of the pen for the Blue Jays. He'll pitch.
injury. He was in inning and a third. He gave up 1
In his
runner.
first now full season
Struck out
with
3
Toronto,
Rockies.
after spending the last half of it
First batter he'll face
in
is
Toronto
Austin
after
Hayes, who's
being
had the biggest
traded,
hit of the game for the White
along with
Sox.
Ty
A 2-run
France
single back in
from
the
the
third.
Twins to the Blue Jays. And Varland's first pitch to Austin Hayes is a check swing, which he went.
Started
Strike
hitting the breaking
1.
Ball, and it's 0-1.
Austin Hayes was responsible for 2 of the White Sox 3 RBIs, a 2-run single in the third. That's his only
Austin
hit
Hayes
so
is a
far as
no
Varland
batting
misses
gloves
down and
guy
away.
out of the situation.
1-1.
Loves the feel of the bat. Some guys do that. They use the combinations. Looks like he's got a little call it lizard
1-1
skin with that
delivery.
rubbery wrap on the bat.
Hayes, hot shot.
Late on
Foul,
that
first
fastball
base
into
side.
The upper deck above first base, and it's 1-2.
Payoff pitch. That's low. Oh,
And a
challenge.
from Alejandro Kirk.
Catcher is challenged and call ball.
Challenge from Alejandro Kirk. That's
Looked pretty good. I'm going with Kirky on this one.
a ball.
No.
Quite a bit low.
Pitch was correct. Toronto has 1 challenge remaining.
Yeah, that was a ball.
That's really surprising. Remember our last spring training? Alejandro Kirk was just unbelievable with the ABS and the sound system.
2-2. Hayes fouls it off the camera well in the Blue Jays dugout side.
Catchers have had the best success so far in terms of challenging pitches. Significantly better than hitters. Pitchers haven't challenged much at all. They've got the lowest success rate of the 3 groups.
2-2 again. Ground ball. Varland's going to pick it up. Fires to first. Vladdy's got it for the first out of the inning.
Nice job by Louis Varland right there. Really bounces off the mound well and shows his athleticism, just in complete control of his body. Bouncing fast toward the ball, breaking it down, getting his feet set. Very well done, because that's a play that is not made like that all the time by every pitcher in the league.
And didn't rush.
Nope.
So 1 down here, bottom 8, and now Andrew Benintendi 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts.
1 out, bottom of the 8th. Here's Andrew Benintendi. He takes a pitch down and in for ball 1. Benintendi, 2 strikeouts and a flyout so
And
far
one
for him
error
today.
For the Blue Jays, 3 runs, 7 hits, no
As the
errors
White
for
Sox
White
DH. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball in the dirt for strike 1.
Garland, the 4th pitcher of the afternoon. Dylan Cease went 4 1/3. Gave up 3 runs, 2 earned on 5 hits.
1-1 delivery. Benintendi lines it over the head of Ernie for a base hit to right.
Be a base hit for Benintendi.
Well, fastball, curveball to these left-handers. This one's way down in the zone. Good break on this pitch, but Benintendi does
Yeah, that
what
ball
left-handers
was
do. They can go down and get
way
it.
down,
Drop
but
in the barrel.
Benintendi barreled it.
That low pitch.
And Ernie just out of reach.
And a pinch runner into the game. Benintendi leaving. Derek Hill is
Derek Hill is going to
game.
pinch run for
Go-ahead
Andrew
run here in the bottom of the
Benintendi.
8th inning.
Former #1 pick, right? Or first-round pick.
First-round
Detroit
pick, yeah.
Tigers.
And Tristan
Here's
Peters on the
Peters.
mound. I mean,
Mentioned earlier,
batting
native
for the White
of
Sox.
Winkler, Manitoba.
Inning-ending double play ball in effect for the Blue Jays as Varland nearly picks
Speed,
off
of
Hill.
course, from the pinch runner.
Peters singled in
was
his
not
last
part of
at bat.
Team Canada at the WBC.
1 for 3.
Now, Canada unquestionably had a deeper group of position players than maybe they've ever had before. But Peters
First
did
pitch
not
is
get
in the
an
dirt.
invite, but it is
Ball
something
1.
he told us, and you can understand he would definitely love to do if he were to ever get invited in the future.
Just 26 years old. Good chance that will happen at some point.
1-0.
2-0.
That's just up and outside on the borderline. Could have went either way.
And a familiar face has joined him. That is Sir Anthony Dominguez, the former Blue Jay for the last couple of months of last year, who signed a 2-year deal to be a big part of the White Sox bullpen.
2-0. Outside again for a ball 3.
Behind 3.
That time it was a ball. And Varland losing Peters here. White Sox could have the go-ahead run in scoring position if Peters walks, but he won't there. Heater down the middle, strike 1. In there again, strike 2. The count goes full. So Varland goes from 3-0 to 3-2. As Edgar, the catcher's on deck.
As a left-handed hitter right there.
Hill the lead. Guerrero
Full
holding
count
on.
delivery.
He's running.
Hill's running. Peter strikes out. Throw to second. They got him. Double play turned. Alejandro Kirk and Andres Jimenez cut down Derek Hill as Varland comes back from down 3-0 to strike out Peters. A strike him out. Throw him out. Double play to end the inning for the Blue Jays, but the White Sox and Will Venable will
Had to come
challenge.
back around with that swipe tag.
We know for sure Peters is out. Ooh, that's a bang play. Oh, I think he is out. I think they got him by...
Got him on the left arm.
Yeah, he's out.
That's close.
The out call should play into the Blue Jays' favor here.
Right. It used to be tie goes to the runner. Now it's tie goes to the call on the field.
Oh, he's out.
I don't think you can say that the hand was in there before the tag.
Yeah.
He's out.
Not convincingly.
So this is going to be a call stands situation.
Yeah,
Just
this is
not
going to
evidence
stand.
to overturn it.
He's out by half a second. Jimenez tags him half a second before Hill gets his hand on first base, second base. So this call is going to stand.
After review, the call of the field stands. Runners out. Chicago will lose the challenge.
Not a popular call here in Chicago.
So the White Sox lose the challenge,
In that Blue Jays dugout.
and we stay tied, heading to the 9th inning, 3-3. Addison, Kirk, and Dalton up for Toronto.
At 6:30 Eastern,
9th
3:30
inning.
Pacific on Sportsnet Ontario.
All
and
tied at
Sportsnet
3.
1. All tied up at 3 going to the 9th inning thanks to that
New pitcher.
2-run homer off the bat of Andres Jimenez.
It's Sean Newcomb.
Left-hander into the game now for the White Sox.
Just a couple of games for Newcomb. He signed a free agent deal to join the White Sox, but he's given up runs in his first 2 outings with his new club. He's on to try to keep this close.
And he will face a pinch hitter. Addison Barger was due up, but with a lefty on the mound, John Schneider was going.
So Addison is out, Miles Straw's in, and Miles Straw takes strike 1.
Style of lefty Dan. He is a sinker ball throwing.
Straw, ground ball to third. Vargas was playing in, he's got it, and he throws over to Murakami for the first out.
Get more and more opportunities against left-handed pitching, but Newcomb's got the four-seam fastball on the slur, but he will use the sinker to lefties. And I talked earlier about Barger better with the ball out over the plate, maybe more. So maybe not the matchup they wanted.
Here's Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 3.
Now Alejandro Kirk.
In the second.
Kirk takes a pitch in there for strike 1. Alejandro Kirk is responsible for the other RBI, a double in the second. Kirk lines it. Sliding stop, Miguel Vargas! Flash in the leather! Oh boy!
Kirk hit this ball hard, pulling it to
Ground ball down the line. Oh my goodness, Miguel Vargas. A sliding, spinning stop and a perfect throw to Mune at first. And now Dalton at the plate. He misses high. 1-0. No hits so far today for Dalton, the center fielder. And he takes a pitch down the middle.
In the Blue Jays bullpen,
Strike 1. And the Blue Jays have their best 2 bullpen arms up in Jeff Hoffman and the submarine Tyler.
Have you ever seen a catcher try to frame a pitch? He misses the baseball. It goes to the backstop, but he kept his glove there, trying to get the call.
Framing the ball that he doesn't have.
2-1. Dalton lines it to left. That'll be a base hit. That's down into the gap. It's caught up by Hayes. Dalton digging for 2. The throw is not in time. And Dalton's got a hustle double. With 2 outs in the ninth, the Blue Jays have the go-ahead run in scoring position for Kazuma Okamoto.
And he did it at the right time, challenging Hayes in left. Nobody on, 2 outs, trying to get into scoring position. Good gambling, he won.
And that's all for Newcomb.
And Sean Newcomb will exit.
Kazuma Okamoto coming up. It'll be former Blue Jay Sir Anthony.
And the former Blue Jay, who spent the last half of last year with Toronto before now being with the White Sox, Sir Anthony will come in to face Okamoto.
New club.
Here's Sir Anthony.
In his first blown save of the season on Sunday against Milwaukee. Gave up a 2-run shot to Christian Yelich, so he's trying to make up for that, get back into good graces with his new manager.
2 outs in the ninth. Go ahead run. Seconds Dalton. Kazuma Okamoto 0 for 3 today with 3 Ks. Facing Sir Anthony, the former Blue Jay, and obviously Okamoto is one of the only Blue Jays that Sir Anthony was not teammates with last year.
Really playing Okamoto over in the hole. A lot of room just to the left of second.
1-0 is outside this time.
Four-seamers and
2-0 on Okamoto.
Right-handed hitters. Velocity averaging up over 97 to 98 miles per hour.
Fly ball to right by in the seats.
You know, Dominguez pitched in 12 of the 18 playoff games a year ago. I mean, he was no Louis Varland. Louis pitched in 15, but Dominguez pitched in 12 games, including a very strong outing in Game 4 of the DS when the Blue Jays eliminated the Yankees.
2-1 delivery. Okamoto takes a pitch at the top of the strike zone for strike 2.
And then had a
and now Sir Anthony's 1 pitch away.
He pitched the 10th inning in Game 7 of the World Series.
1 pitch away from setting this game tied at the bottom of the ninth. And Okamoto got a pitch down the middle and fouled it off.
Well, first pitch sweeper, but he's
We'll do it
been
again.
working with fastballs now.
An overhead look here at right field. It has clouded over, by the way. That baseball and the sky are currently a very similar color right now. It could be a little tricky.
Payoff pitch from Sir Anthony to Okamoto again with a look at second. Inside, ball 3, and the count runs full.
3-2.
Not by design. Breaking pitch backed up on him.
If it continues, Ernie Clement. Dalton Varsho hoping to race home.
Full count delivery.
The 3-2 pitch.
Runners going. Okamoto grounds it.
Baseline foul.
Foul.
How about Varsho running on the play?
It's hard not to, I guess, when you're leading off second base with a right-handed power bat, the third baseman's playing way back there. They're basically giving it to you. But at the same time, I might just be more focused on getting a bigger secondary lead. You're still going to score a base hit. Not to distract the hitter.
Another
3-2
full count offering. Swing and a miss! Fastball on the outside edge. Gets Okamoto to whip.
Fourth time today.
And Sir Anthony comes in and leaves the go-ahead run in scoring position. Okamoto strikes out for a 4th time. White Sox could win it in the bottom of the 9th when we come back.
It is projected to go over
Bottom of the
$3
ninth.
million, and if you get
3-3,
you can
Blue
also
Jays
get
and the White
prizes,
Sox.
including AL Champions merch and dream vacations. Go to BlueJays.com/5050 to get your tickets from participating provinces.
And the arm out of the bullpen will be the submarine. It's Tyler.
He's into the game for the Blue Jays.
Tyler has been very good. A scoreless inning again on Wednesday against Colorado. Did give up his first 2 hits.
Facing the catcher Edgar, and he fires a pitch down the middle for strike 1. Miles Straw
remains
now out
in the
in
game
left.
in left field for the Blue Jays.
Jesus moves
is
out
now
to
in
right.
Edgar Caro is the batter for the White Sox.
0-1 delivery to Edgar. Is line to left, and it gets by Jimenez for a leadoff single in the left field.
Oh, we've talked so highly about the defense of Andres Jimenez at shortstop, but he just could not come up with this baseball.
Oh,
Short
just got
hopped him
by
and
him.
Came up empty.
And we're going to get a pinch runner.
Sosa, utility guy for the
Edgar
White
out,
Sox, has
Lenine
scored a run.
Sosa. Pinch runs for Edgar. So the Blue Jays have the double play ball in effect. Here's Luis Angel to the plate.
Luis Angel Acuna, the batter. Not showing, now he does.
Luis Angel showing bunt. Tyler misses outside, probably on purpose. 1-0.
Last time, right? Didn't get it done and eventually struck out.
A single and a stolen base for Luis Angel. He's got the MLB's logo on his eye black.
Back to Rogers. I have a shot at
Multiple
second base.
MLB logos on his eye black. Gets the bunt down. First base side. Tyler goes to first, and they get him. Sosa up to scoring position. Winning run at second with 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. As the White Sox order flips over to the top, here's Chase
The
Mydrov.
butts off Rogers are not hit hard.
Now Chase Meinroth, the leadoff man, 1 for 3 with a walk.
Chase Mydrov is a single, a walk, and a run scored. He's 1 for 3. Tyler looks at second. Fires a pitch down for ball 1.
And if there's a ground ball, as there so often is off Rogers, you got to keep it on the infield. Even if you can't make a play to get Mydroth, you got to keep that ball from getting to the outfield if you can.
1-0. Mydrov takes a pitch. Bottom, inside corner for strike 1. What a pitch from Tyler. Mydrov lifts it the other way.
Outfielders all the way around.
He's behind
The
1 and
Blue
2.
Jays have to be shallow enough to throw the runner out on a base hit, so they've crept in just a step.
Payoff pitch from Tyler
Playing Mydroth
to
the other way
Mydroth.
as well.
with a look at second. Long look. And it's an outside breaking ball.
Mason Fluharty has
2
come
balls
up
and
to the
2
bullpen.
strikes
This
on
is
my
Rogers'
drop.
third batter with the left hand hitting Murakami on deck. Fluharty getting loose in case he is needed to face Murakami.
Keep an eye on that runner.
2-2. My drop chops
He
it
is
foul.
awfully active out there.
He's
Very
gonna
active.
stay alive.
He did a good job with him keeping him tight, but once he leaves the second base bag, he goes pretty far. So Sosa can get those feet moving, but the last thing you want him is on third
Sosa at
with only
second.
1 out.
Murakami on deck. 2-2. Oh! Step off! Throw to second! Sosa safe!
Good idea.
Woo!
Rogers picked it up. It may have been a planned play. It may have just been Ernie reading Rogers, but they've been watching his feet moving.
But Ernie comes in to keep him close, then backs off, then has to come back in again.
And that's why it's hard to pick him off there.
Yeah.
But if nothing else, maybe you keep him there from trying to steal third.
Ooh, that was close for Sosa.
Winning run in second, 1 out, bottom
Ernie
nine,
almost
and
beat him to
2-2.
the bag. 2-2, and my drop lines it to right. Jesus makes the catch. Sosa does not tag. 2 outs to the bottom of the 9th, and up comes Munetaka Murakami.
And they got to put him on.
And they will. Home plate
And they're going to put him on.
umpire
The White Sox love Mune. Or I should say the White Sox fans love him.
So you could go
Because everyone, as soon as Murakami is coming up to the plate,
go Rogers, Vargas.
they are standing up, cheering. They love this man here in Chicago.
Against righties and lefties, but you take the
But
lesser-
Murakami's going to be put
I
on
like this. John Schneider is not a popular man here right now.
That's
but,
okay.
for Miguel
He cares
Vargas.
to be popular.
No.
Wants to win a ball game.
So it'll be Rogers and Vargas.
Vargas 0 for 3. Reached on an error. Walked. Scored a run and also stole a base.
All kinds of
Blue Jays
communication
playing at normal depth on
defensively.
defense,
Blue Jay
both
defenders
sides.
turning and talking to one another.
First pitch is outside. Ball 1.
Outside for ball 1.
Look at second. Now the 1-0 delivery. Vargas ground ball to third. Okamoto's got it. He steps on the bag. And we're going to extra innings on the south side of Chicago.
Send this game to extra innings. Then the Blue Jays
10th
have
inning.
gone to extra innings.
Extra innings. Blue Jays 3. White Sox
Reese
3.
McGuire, former Blue Jay, is
New
now
catcher is
catching for
Reese
the White
McGuire
Sox.
for the White Sox. And leading off for the Blue Jays at the top of the 10th will be
Davis
Ernie.
Schneider is running for Cosmo
Davis
Okamoto
Schneider
out at
takes
second.
runs for second at second base for Okamoto. Saranthi fires a strike to Ernie. Ernie singled and scored in his last at-bat, obviously, because Jimenez hit the home run.
Tight a little bit on the corners for the White Sox. Clement 1 for 3.
On 1, Ernie grounds it right to short.
Schneider on his way to
Colson
third,
gets
and
the
he's
out
there.
at first.
The ball
But
hit
Schneider
to his left, not
moves
hit all that
90
far.
feet
Good bit of base
away
running there by Schneider, but you can see his buddy
to
Ernie
giving the
Clement
Blue
clapping
Jays
for
to
him.
And it was a
lead.
very good decision by
So Ernie
Schneider.
moves
Obviously,
Schneider
the ball
over.
to the left side. The runner won't advance, but he knows where he's getting his secondary lead, and he knows he's got to get on his horse because the shortstop and the ball is hit hard could go to third for them.
Now the White Sox bring the infield in with a go-ahead run at third and 1 out.
Here's
for
Andres
Jimenez.
Infield's in. Jimenez fouls the ball.
His last time up, that
0-1.
tied it in the 8th.
More fastball splitter from Dominguez against left-handed batters.
Jimenez off to a very strong offensive start this year.
Owen offering. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball in the dirt, and Jimenez at 0-2 hole.
Jeff Hoffman is up in the bullpen.
And the Blue Jays have Jeff Hoffman up in the pen.
Jimenez trying to give the Blue Jays the lead here in the top of the 10th.
Payoff pitch from Saranthony to Jimenez. It's an outside pitch, ball 1. 1-2. Jimenez checked his swing. He went around. Strike 3. There goes the go-ahead sac fly. Jimenez on a check swing went too far. It's the second out of the inning.
With the fastball, and then coming back with all splitters, finally getting to chase again.
And the Blue Jays order.
So now
Flips over to the top.
George Springer, who is 1 for 3.
Here's George Springer.
Davis Schneider, the runner at third.
Springer takes a pitch.
ball 1.
Just down and away. Friendly call for George Springer. I believe that was in the strike zone. Wow. In there, strike 1.
And it's 1-1.
One delivery. In there again, strike 2. Sir Anthony painted that fastball. Bottom, outside corner rather. And now Sir Anthony's 1 pitch away from ending the Blue Jays top of the 10th. Payoff pitch, Sir Anthony to Springer. Way outside, Reese McGuire saves a run.
The Blue Jays from taking the lead.
He saved the day temporarily for the White Sox. Dominguez just yanks this pitch, set up middle, but he's able to get out there to just get it in time.
Now 2-2.
2-2 offering. Down, full count.
Full count on Springer. Jesus Sanchez on deck.
Jesus on deck. Full count. 2 outs, top of the 10th. Tied at 3. Full count delivery. Springer, grab ball to third. Vargas has it. Fires the first. It's out of the inning. Oh! No! Murakami's off the bag! Murakami's off the bag! Blue Jays take the lead! Venable challenge!
The White Sox are asking to challenge.
Chicago's challenging the safe call first.
Now, they lost their challenge, but 8th inning or later, you can ask for one, even if you're out. Junior Valentine waited a long time and then eventually said safe and motion that Murakami lost contact with the base.
He had to reach to his left for the baseball. Watch the
Let's
right foot.
see.
It's off.
Oh, yeah, he's off.
And he does not.
He didn't get on before Springer did. Springer's safe.
Well, what a moment this is. He's unquestionably off when he catches the ball. Does he get back on before Springer gets there?
Oh, boy.
Let's put it this way again. Call on the field is safe, and there's no way you can tell me that convincingly he got the foot back. Good heads-up play by the first base umpire. He's all over it.
A look at the replay command center in New York. Again, Jordan Baker, the crew chief, he'll be giving us the news.
Yeah, he's safe.
Field stands, runner safe.
That's going to be an infield hit for George Springer, and the Blue Jays lead 4-3 in the top of the 10th.
Error has been charged on.
No, it's an error on Vargas.
On the play. No RBI for Springer. The Blue Jays lead 4-3. Their first lead of the ball game.
And Murakami did everything he could. He tried to keep his foot on, but you got to catch the baseball.
First lead of the ball game.
But now somebody Springer getting down the line to challenge him.
Sir Anthony misses down and in to Jesus. 3 strikeouts in the lineout today for
Stringer, his
Jesus.
first stolen base of the season earlier in this
1-0
game.
offering. Ground ball up the middle. Good stop there from Colson. They'll get the out at first this time. But the Blue Jays take the lead thanks to an error from Miguel Vargas. And now they'll try and put it away with Jeff Hoffman coming out. We'll be right back from right field. All right, bottom of the 10th. The Blue Jays lead now 4-3. Their closer, Jeff Hoffman, is out to try and win this one. Davis Schneider to second, Ernie to third. That's the defensive changes.
Since giving up that home run to Shea Langoliers on opening night to the tune of
Hoffman to Colson. He misses up and outside. Ball 1.
The runner, by the way, is Miguel Vargas. He's out at second. It's 4-5-6 for the White Sox, beginning with Colson and
Placement
Montgomery.
runner is the man whose error has the White Sox trailing, Miguel Vargas. Colson reaches out and on an outside pitch and fouls it away. 1-1.
Montgomery,
The White Sox shortstop has a single walk, a stolen base, and a run scored. Hoffman looking at second, now the 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Splitter's been so good.
Got him to chase below the zone.
You said board to the lefties, and that was diving straight down.
His stuff has been sharp this year. Yes, he gave up a home run. Langoliers hit a belt-high 98-mile-an-hour fastball for a homer. Langoliers hit 3 home runs in that series.
Looks like he's coming from the side a little bit more. That's new this
Payoff
year.
pitch
Down a little bit
from
more than
Hoffman.
has been in the past.
To Colson.
1-2.
Colson taps it, ground ball to first. Vladdy will take it himself for the out, but the tying run moves to third base. So the tying sac fly is now in effect for the White Sox. And Austin Hayes is the batter as the Blue Jays bring their infield in. Hayes has that 2-run single in the third, 1 for 4.
And he made Dylan Cease pay for that earlier in the game. Hoffman's got the 2 fastballs, but also the splitter and the slider.
First pitch to Hayes is up high, ball 1.
For ball 1. Infield in, obviously, for the Blue Jays with a tying run at third and 1 out.
One-0. Swing and a miss. Hayes chases below the zone. That's 1-1.
Lean into it, and I think that splitter's been so good to Jeff early in this season. Even a couple good ones here today. May even use that in favor of the slider.
1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss again. Hayes is down again and whiffs again.
I throw it again, Dan.
He's behind 1-2.
The strength of Jeff when he's at his best, he is using his pitches, but when that splitter's doing that, stick with your strength right now, especially against a hitter. It doesn't look good against it.
4-3 Blue Jays.
Payoff pitch from Hoffman to Hayes.
The 1-2.
Check swing, did he go? No. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Hayes.
2-2.
Ooh.
That splitter moving in a much different way. That one went straight in instead of down.
That was close.
4 pitches so far in this at-bat, the last 3 splitters.
2-2. Spiked, blocked by Kirk.
Wow.
Alejandro Kirk saves a run.
Sometimes you throw a couple of good splitters, now you try to throw even better ones than this one. He just spiked it right in the ground, and that's just playing goalie right there.
That was a lucky spike right into the mitt
your body, and he came up with it cleanly.
of Kirk.
A full count.
Full count delivery from Hoffman to Hayes. Hayes fouled it off.
Alejandro might have felt that right off his thumb. A foul tip can catch your catcher's mitt right where your thumb is, and it bends it back.
This does not look good, the way that he is reacting, the way he looked into the dugout.
See the direction his glove went. Your thumb can go straight down.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
This does not look good.
He reacted
Uh-oh.
immediately.
Alejandro Kirk is hurt. And he's going straight to the dugout.
You're just going to catch the baseball, and the foul tip catches the part of your mitt that pulls your thumb straight down.
He's going straight to the clubhouse. So Tyler Heineman's going to be coming in off the bench.
So Tyler Heineman is going to have to enter the game here for the Blue Jays. One more look.
Fouls it barely.
Right there.
Catches Hayes on the thumb.
It just yanks it straight down, and if you think of where your thumb meets your hand, that I'm guessing it's that joint where he feels it. Catchers will get those. They'll use that terminology that you got thumbed sometimes on a good sinker, a ball that handcuffs you a little bit. That sort of, it didn't handcuff him because it was a foul tip, but that's what it does to your thumb.
Well, no way to know how serious this might be, but it goes without saying that guy's one of the most important players on this team.
He certainly is, because of what he does on both sides of the ball.
So now a delay as Heineman's got to get the gear on. And I think John Schneider may be asking, can Jeff Hoffman throw a couple of warm-up pitches once Heineman gets out there? Not an easy spot for Tyler Heineman to come into.
You've got a runner on third base. You've got a guy in the mound that you probably want to throw the splitter again. You've got to be heads up to block it. You don't have the feel and the adrenaline rush from that at-bat that was just going on with Hoffman.
Well, this is going to be a very interesting inning for Tyler Heineman.
And Hoffman will be allowed to throw a couple of pitches. This is more for Heineman's benefit than Hoffman's benefit.
The other thing is, as a catcher, you would love to talk to your pitcher right now. How do you want to go about this? The problem here is the moment has changed dramatically for Hoffman here.
I mean, he can. He can go to the mound and use a mound visit if he wants to here.
And I'm sure he's been watching closely like we have how the at-bat's been going, but with all of this delay, what an abrupt change in the momentum.
The White Sox have a runner at third with one out of the bottom of the 10th. And a full count on Austin Hayes.
John Schneider was a catcher himself. I'm sure he knew exactly right away, too, just the way Alejandro reacted.
The way he just grabbed his left hand and the way he looked at the dugout as much as anything, as if to say,
yeah,
this.
He put his hand down and just took the mid off, and you could just, as soon as he grabbed it, it's like, that's not good. It can hurt, but you would normally play it off a little bit more.
So back to the
Full count, one out, bottom of the 10th. Blue Jays up a run. Vargas the tying run, 90 feet away. New catcher Tyler Heineman. Full count. Got him! Hayes down swinging on the breaking ball.
Outstanding pitch.
And the Blue Jays are one out away from beating the White Sox.
Is another thing, and he threw a beauty to a guy, as we said earlier, very susceptible to that pitch. Down and away.
So 2 outs now.
And Derek Hill is the last hope for the White Sox.
Will up the middle, and the batter is Derek Hill, who came on as a pinch runner for Andrew Benintendi.
He's trying to bunt for a hit. Down the line, Heineman the first. Oh, he threw it away. He threw it in the right field. We're tied up. Derek Hill causing chaos, and we have a tie game. And the White Sox now unbelievably have the winning run in scoring position.
I thought Heineman did a great job to get out to that baseball as quickly as he did. Hill did a good job deadening it, but he almost deadened it too much. And Tyler looks like he spun out of his feet there and yanked the throw past Laddie.
It is scored a bunt single and an RBI, and then an error on a Heineman allowing the runner to go to second. So now the winning run is at second for Tristan Peters.
Tristan Peters can win it. He'll take a ball in the dirt.
This is a spin-in fire as a catcher going out, but right here you got to watch that you don't come out, you're going to throw, and he just yanked
Oh,
it.
he yanked
He
it.
lost his footing,
Oh.
yanked his throw
Just by Vladdy.
right into the ground.
The crowd, all kinds
1-0,
of
Hoffman looking at Hill.
right field.
Peter slides it in the right field. Derek Hill around third. He's gonna score! White Sox walking off. Tristan Peters, walk-off single. Derek Hill sliding in like Superman. Oh, what a win for Chicago. Are you kidding me? Tristan Peters' jersey has been ripped off already. And the White Sox celebrate this walk-off win in left field.
Tristan Peters from Weckler, Manitoba, just walked off the Blue Jays.
Wow.
Just a heartbreaking defeat for the Blue Jays. They lose Kurt to an injury, and the White Sox, who are down to their final out, get 2 runs to win it.
It's a good pitch by Hoffman.
What a
It's
crazy
split down
game.
below the zone, and we see Peters again go down and get it.
Throw from Jesus. Heineman gets it. Tried to scoop tag. Derek Hill slides in like Superman to win it. Woo! Oh, the ball barely even got to Heineman before Hill was safe.
This is a tough loss.
I don't think he even had a chance.
Especially after
Oh, no, he did.
Jeff Hoffman got the strikeout of Hayes, and then it was the bunt for a base hit. Ball gets away, and what a change of events.
That's all.
For minutes.
From right field, the White Sox beat the Blue Jays 5-4. Thank y'all for watching. See you later. Are we out? Peace.
Let's send you now to Blue Jays.